A 16-year-old commits murder.
A 15-year-old leads a street gang,
A 17-year-old.
burns down a shop after a fight.
These aren't scenes from a crime series. They are real cases from India. Every year, thousands of minors break the law. But before judging them, ask this: what turns a child into a criminal? The answer lies not just in courts, but inside the human mind.
According to the National Crime Records Bureau, India recorded 30,559 juvenile cases in 2022, a drop of almost 30% since 2013. Sounds progress, right? Until you look closer.
The share of violent crimes among these cases has risen sharply, from 32% in 2016 to nearly 50% in 2022.
Rape, murder, robbery. Crimes that once seemed rare are becoming disturbingly common among youth.
The question is, why?
The teenage brain isn't finished yet. The prefrontal cortex that handles the judgment, the moral reasoning, and the decision making isn't fully developed until your mid-20s. So, when a teenager acts on anger or thrill, their brain literally weighs reward more than risk. That's why psychology calls adolescence a period of moral instability. Many juveniles don't plan their crimes, they react. They chase power, control, or validation, often without grasping consequences.
But biology doesn't work alone. Environment finishes the job. Broken homes, abuse, neglect, and poor schooling are leading triggers.
According to Bandora's social learning theory, children imitate what they see. Becomes the only behavior when it's the only one being modeled.
Add peer pressure, unemployment, and the digital need for validation, and you create a mindset that sees crime as an identity.
Sociologists call this the strain theory. When the society teaches all the success but blocks the fair access to it, the frustration turns into deviance. In India, states like Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra have reported the highest number of juvenile crimes between year 2013 and 2022. Poverty, inequality, and lack of rehabilitation makes a perfect breeding ground. For most of the teens, crime isn't rebellion, it's survival.
The Juvenile Justice Act 2015 allows the offenders aged 16 to 18 to be tried as adults for heinous crimes. But punishment alone rarely reforms.
Nations like Norway and Japan prove that counseling and education reduce repeat offenses far better than fear. The real solution isn't stricter laws, it's stronger foundations. A crime might define a moment, but rehabilitation can redefine a life.